Welcome back, friends, followers, and transients, to another episode of Kingdoms and Castles with me, Vapor. And I'm just sat here quite enjoying watching these guys and girls carry logs and rocks to build all these piers for us. And not that I can do his voice, but kind of David Attenborough kind of popped into my mind. I could kind of imagine him narrating this, like, so here we are watching the local wildlife go about their business. That's kind of what I got in my head. And then, for some unknown reason to me, there's a small YouTuber that I know from England called Ashantin, and she is kind of almost the stereotypical English person in the sense she has that really well-spoken posh voice. So that kind of popped into my head as well. So you should go and check her out. I don't know if I've got the link for her channel in the bottom of the description with the other people, but I'll be sure to add it because she's a very lovely lady, and she enjoys playing Banished as well. So amongst things like Minecraft, but if you like Banished, which I know quite a few of you do, then definitely go and check her out, especially if you're in the mood for someone who talks really, really well. Anyway, right, what are we going to do? I think my first video was something like that, if I cast my mind back, because I wanted to make sure everybody could understand everything I was saying. But yeah, no more. I just opened my mouth and, or should I say my hole? No, that sounds wrong. Scrub that, I didn't say that. Open my mouth and let it come out. Yeah. Right, so we have 750 beds, 746 population. We are making gold. We're losing food a little bit, so that kind of tells me potentially either we had a bad year for harvest, or we're slowly but surely draining our reserves. But it's not a problem, because we can clear this place out eventually anyway. To be honest, that stockpile probably makes more sense being here. Maybe we'll move it at some point, but this is going to be some nice farmland. I think we might need to rotate this granary around and put another 2 here. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. It was very kindly pointed out in the comments, and I'm going to do something amazing here because I have my phone next to me, so I'm actually going to quote the person that said this. Now, the worrying thing is, if this person has a ridiculous name, or by ridiculous I mean I just don't know how to pronounce it, this isn't going to work. Aha, no, this is easy. So, Killer Pizza X 10 times. That's an interesting name. Thank you very much for your comment, but I'm assuming it's a he. If you're not a he, I do apologise. But he stated that the library takes time to gain knowledge. The more knowledge you have in them, the more happiness they produce. And that's a fair point. I completely forgot about that. I think, does it cost you more gold as it goes as well? It's 18, so 4 of 20. So maybe their happiness will increase over time. So that's 4 of 20. What are the ones over here giving? 20 of 20. Oh no, they don't charge you more gold. So this could be why these ones are much happier. So that's fair enough. But thank you for pointing that out. Also, just as I went to record this video, my friend Murphy Plays, who's another channel, I'll just call him Murphy, but if you search for Murphy Plays, you'll find him. He also plays Kingdoms and Castles, and he said that I don't need to do a double wall. Just a wall, I think he said 6 high, so 1 extra high, and lots of ballistas. And he said archers. This is the only one flaw in what he said there, is the archers, but enough ballistas to kind of deal with anything, because let me zoom out. So you can see the radius of this 1 ballista. So that's going to kill anything within that area. But this one next to it is also going to be able to attack. So let's assume that an ogre is here. So that one will attack it. That one will. This one here will as well. So will that one, I think, if I can click it. Yep. That one will get it as well. And this one might just be out of range. Yeah, it is. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In this area anyway, 8. Oh, if he steps that way a little bit. So that's 8 ballistas potentially shooting on 1 ogre. So yeah, I think he might have a point. But I'll go with a single wall for now. But as I build the wall, I will build the ballistas to go with it, because we're going to have the people. Everyone is doing this at the moment. I'm intrigued with the food anyway. We'll know at the end of the harvest season. So once this season changes, we'll have a look and see what that looks like. So we're at 46. I'm tempted, are we, to recruit a couple more soldiers. Let's go for 10. Because these two are starting to have their ranks thinned a little bit. And I might position them in like real opportunist areas. But we shall see. And we need to come around here as well. That's something else to think about. What's taking so long here? Let's speed the game up. Why are they not being built? Okay, where are you off? Did you just build one of them? Okay, where are these people all disappearing? Oh, they're coming through here. Aha, fair enough. If I wanted to be really clever, I could put another one here, but I think there's plenty. I'm just going to wait. Okay, so we must have had some free people if we're now recruiting. I'm going to wait for them to finish this just so I can see. Oh, happiness is at 80. That's good. Oh, Vikings. We went the entire last episode without Vikings. You would pick there to attack, wouldn't you? Right. How many soldiers? It was just one, maybe? Right, so let's, if I can click on, was this Humphrey? Oh, this is Jeremias, was it? Yes, it is. So let's send Jeremias to here, because I'm not too sure at this stage where the Vikings are going to land. And we'll send Humphrey here. So they're going to initially smash through. Let me slow the game down. My bridges, probably. Oh, they might park next to him. Okay, they're going to park next to him. That's kind of good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ogres. This is like the weakest area, unfortunately. Because there's only a couple that can shoot. And then they're going to start getting spread thin and start shooting at the various different ones. I think this is where we're going to have our trouble. So let's bring you over here. And bring you here. So there goes one piece of wall. There we go, we have a breakthrough point. Plus we got the ships, as you can see, are firing boulders at our walls as well. I'm trying to, there goes one, look. So that's several things actually coming at us. These are people, yep. Let's get ready to take out the Vikings as they land. Wow, this is quite an attack. Have we managed to take out any of the ogres yet? Because I'm not paying attention. I think one just died there. Yeah, and this one's going to die super quick. No, they're kind of rinsing these walls quite easily because they're not very high. Yeah, these are only 4, so... Where are the soldiers going? You two can come over here and take these out. This one is just landing, I think. Yep. That one is going to get past, I think. Those guys have just bought... Oh, whoa, come back this way. Can you... Can't see where they are. There they are. If you can catch up with those guys, that would be wonderful. Where's the other ones gone? Aha. You're gone. So you need to come up here. Did we take them out? No, they've got past. Damn it. Well, I suppose they're going to get through. We do need some extra defences in the middle. So that one ogre is escaping. So out of all the ogres, only one of them has managed to escape. So I take that as quite a positive. So that kind of sort of works. Let's put you up here because you'll be able to run up that road fairly quickly, I would have thought. And you, hopefully, should... Don't set fire to my hospitals. I mean, this looks really bad, but it's not when you think about it, because that is just these bridges. Although, they managed to break through a few of these, so I'm still kind of in favour of the double wall, although they're not that tall, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we do have some archers here that are going to deal with them. Where's my other soldiers? You're here. If I can click on you. There we go. We need to go up here. Oh, I think it's going to be game over for this little army. There they go. And you are... I can't even click on you. So Humphrey, come on. Why are you not attacking? Come on, what are you doing? That's the last bit. I think we did quite well. I'm really, I'm really happy with this. Oh, they're catching up. So we actually move quicker than they do. That's good to know. We're about to get boxed in. Is this classed as a an unsuccessful? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. Right, you need to recruit some more people, so you can go there. And Jeremiah's just go back over there. Right. So we got a few walls that need fixing. I'm sure they will be taken care of in due course. Yeah, I can see someone carrying the logs. So we got 59 people spare. How is the food doing? So +6. So there you go. Depending on the season, that's what I thought it might have been. So it was the seasonal problem. So we do need to make these walls a little bit taller. I'm still debating whether or not I should build piers here instead of bridges. Just so there's a place to walk along, because I don't want people drowning. That's not what we want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 was the recommendation. I suppose that would slow them down incredibly. Is that 6? I think no. Be interesting to see. So we're literally giving them an extra 2 on each one. And if this works, potentially I could delete this inner wall. Although I kind of like it, so I don't know. We may as well get this somewhat finished. And I think just while they're doing this, I know. Look, because they're going to drown. You know it's going to happen. So hopefully these will get built pretty quick. I think they kind of prioritize them because it's kind of like a road. And we're going to come out here, so I don't really want to build one there. So if we kind of do this, I think that's about right, because we're gonna block around this. Ah, fresh water. I see. Who mentioned that? Oh, somebody mentioned it. Oh dear. Let me have a quick look. I think it was Jana. Yes, it was. Or is it Jana or Jana? I apologise, because when you don't hear a name, you never know. But anyway, mentioned that there was fresh water and salt water. But it all says fresh. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Is this classed as salt? No, it's all fresh. So I'm not sure. Maybe there's salt water on the harder difficulties potentially. So we're going to put in something like that, which will allow us to build round this, and hopefully it still works. Actually, I think, what level is that? That's 5. So they... Yeah, I'm giving them an awful lot of stuff to do. Is that now 6? Oh, I can't tell. I think it is, isn't it? The only thing is these are 5s. So these corners are going to be... I'm going to say vulnerable. It's probably not the correct word, because there's so much firepower around here that may not be vulnerable, but... Yeah. So let's... just add the extra 1 onto these then. If that makes them 6. I think it does, doesn't it? And we've got a lot to build on these, haven't we? How high is that one? That's 5. So these are not even high enough in the first place. And they are 7. So I'm going to have to rebuild this as well. Great. Right, let's whack the speed up. Let's get this show on the road. Well, at least I think we dealt with that fairly well. I guess, what did I put? 4 spacings? I think that's probably about right. Here they go with the bridges. And here comes a dragon. We still need to put some more firepower in the middle. I think what I'm going to do... Yeah, we might need to build an extra farm at some point. he's going to get killed, surely. There he goes. I might finish this section here, so get it all up, the towers on it, and then kind of remodel this area where the castle is and get some really tall towers around it. It's not going to cover the whole map, but it will give us a nice point in the middle that would look legitimate to have all those extra towers. Then we could put some extra things around as well. We might need to build into the water a little bit. So Humphrey, you can recruit those. We've got a nice amount of people there now. And we'll do another 10. We're having some serious tool problems. Why is this guy not keeping up? What's causing such a problem there? Because that's going to slow down how much materials I'm getting. Not that it's a big problem right now. Ah, it might be this. Is it full? It looks full, doesn't it? Where's the next closest one there? That looks quite full. Let's put another one in. I'm not sure if it's the fact we need another blacksmith, or I'm gonna. I don't know if is a blacksmith the same size. I might put a blacksmith in here. We'll see. We'll let that build first. In fact, how many people does a blacksmith take? Is it 4? 5? Well, let's go for it. We're probably then going to need, not that we need it right now, but we're probably going to need another charcoal maker, so we'll drop one of those in too. We got 123 iron. So between the two of these, they should slowly but surely drain that resource, I think. How are we getting on? Well, they're working quite quick. Is that one a little bit higher? Have I put one too many on there? I think I have. In fact, a few of these look a little bit too high. Maybe they're the right height and the other ones are not. I don't really know what I've done. And I don't have any base reference. What are you? You are 5. You are 7. So it should run along that line there. And some of these just look a little bit higher. Okay, this one's about finished. So I might get to see. Maybe I've clicked a little bit too much. That's 6. So that is the right height, that one. And you are 6 as well. Okay. Wow. So bright. If I've messed that up, I can come along and fix it again in a second. Anyway, why did I leave one space? Not got a clue. Right. Let's keep these people working. Jeez, that lightning is ridiculously bright. So we need to replace all these again. The castle, I don't know. If I can get this done pretty quick, then we can most definitely work on the castle. I mean, that's part of the game anyway. When you think about it, the title is Kingdoms and Castles. It's not just kingdoms, is it? So we got to bear that in mind. This is going to keep them super busy. Although I've just thought, I've not put an entrance, have I? Or an exit. That would be quite important. We'll put one here somewhere in a second. So let me delete that one. Yes, it is. There we go. Because the mason needs ways to get out. I think. Actually, no. They can probably repair it from this side, can't they? Because this one's only one deep. We'll see. We'll go with what Murphy's saying, because this would save us some serious time. And oh, what was that? Well, I know we've not recruited anyone. Food minus 300. That was quite a drop. That must have been a really bad season. Is there anything around here? How far are you stretching? To there. I could make a simple change here, which would add +1 to all the food sources around here. So if let's have a look. I mean, this doesn't have to be permanent, but if we put you here, that covers all the farms that are in that area, and that's going to give me an extra 1 food on each one of those, isn't it? So when I think about that, I mean, I don't know how many's there. I'm not going to count, but let's say there's 20. That's like an extra 20 food. And I don't know if it's stackable. So I don't know if we'll get a +2 in some of these. So that might be a short-term change. That would be quite beneficial. Okay, so most of this is done. Why do you look so odd? 6, 6. Okay. Maybe it's because the tower's on that side. So they've done all of those. This is quite a... I mean, apart from this corner here, it's quite a strong area because there's lots of towers here. And this one... I think that one needs an extra one on top of it. I think I messed that one up. Well, I don't know, actually. Yeah, I messed that up. Okay. I like how we've enclosed that. I think that's going to work quite nicely. We probably need more people, but more people... There we go, +6. Would mean more farms. I mean, we're not far off being full. So many things to consider. Is this working yet? No, but we only want you to make tools. When you do, stockpile is up and running. High fire risk. Do we not have any wells around here? One would fit nicely there, but the game doesn't want me to put one there. About there. It's still not covering everything, but it will do. All these lovely windmills. It's quite nice. I do like the aqueducts and things though. They're a nice touch, and the fact that they actually do something useful as well is always a good thing. We just got lots of walls to do. I think I am tempted to definitely time-lapse these walls, at least to get this finished, because in the next episode I would really love to work on the castle, which means I'm going to have to move some of these houses that are at the front and have a castle wall up here, but we can... I mean, how many do they hold? Is it 5 or 6? 5. So that's, well, call it 2. 2 mansions. Oh, these are going green. Yep, perfect. So we could move them and have all the extra buildings, because I don't think I built the Great Hall, did I? No, we can have that in there, and then we'll do some really high walls and towers, and hopefully that will cover and catch the dragons, because when we think about it, if we look at it from here, the range on that tower isn't very far, but it is quite low. But these ones that are higher, it reaches a fair distance. That one's not high, but this wall needs to be done. So we will get some decent coverage as we go around the map. So really the castle could be like the crowning jewel of our little kingdom here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. They've done really well, actually. They've done a sterling job, if you ask me. They dealt with those Vikings really well, and now they're just building this wall like it's not even a bother in the world. I find it interesting they're going on the outside, but maybe it's for that corner piece. I'd be interested to know your thoughts. Do you think I'm going the right direction with this? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just going to give it a go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, but until next time, as always, take care.